cup of coffee means various things through the day. A wake-up call, a bonding draft, or a soothing mental release. Coffee, our sunshine beverage. Consumed for its refreshing pleasure or instant rejuvenation of body and mind. Coffee serves both ends with precise grace. Before ending up at our kitchens, coffee has a winding passage through time and treatments, the journey of cherry beans to aromatic processed powder. In accomplishing the perfect ride, mastering the art of instant coffee processing, SSP, a rapidly growing engineering company, has invested decades of astute research and found rich success. Universally, this process is divided into 9 simple steps: cleaning and blending of green coffee, roasting and grinding, extraction, clarification, aroma recovery, evaporation, spray drying, agglomeration, and freeze drying. Now let us closely glance at each of them. Cleaning and grading. Green coffee beans bought from the market contain some foreign matter which need to be cleaned out. After cleaning the coffee beans, grading is done and full pieces are sorted from broken pieces. Then, the cleaned coffee beans are stored in the storage bins and transferred to the roasting section for further processing. Roasting and grinding. The cleaned coffee beans from the silos is weighed as per the blending recipe into a hopper and charged into the roaster. Here the green beans come in contact with a flue gas generated by burning natural gas or diesel oil. The flue gases heat the coffee beans and the roasting degree is indicated by changing color of the beans and the temperature. The final cup flavor depends on the degree of roasting. The roasted beans are passed through grinding rollers in a grinder to get coarse, granulated roast coffee fragments. Extraction and clarification. The roasted ground coffee is transported using drag chain conveying technology onto a hopper at the top of extraction system, followed by distribution channels and feeding systems. The coffee is batch weighed and charged into stainless steel extractor columns which are connected together in series. Pre-soaking arrangement with water at 90 degrees centigrade is incorporated, followed by hot water at 180 to 185 degrees centigrade for appropriate extraction. The extract drawn from one column is passed through all other columns consequently, one after one, entering and leaving at different temperatures. The aroma-rich coffee extract is finally drawn off from the last column of the series for that cycle. The spent coffee is flushed off the system and transported outside for use in boiler after further drying in steam tube dryer. The extract is then filtered, cooled, weighed and stored in insulated tanks for further processing. The extract is passed through an auto desludger or clarifying centrifuge to remove the suspended insolubles from the coffee extract. The sludge, containing about 1% soluble solid, is diluted and passed through a decanter centrifuge for increasing yield. Advantages of SSP extraction system: lower cycle time, ensuring better quality extract at higher yields up to 54%. Extractor vessels are U-stamp certified, ensuring design and operational safety. R&D efforts are on for a dual system, ensuring higher yields. Fully automated PLC-based system. Aroma recovery and concentration. Prior to evaporation, the clarified extract is preheated using generated vapors in the evaporator for minimizing energy consumption. It is then passed through a high heater and stripped in a specialized rotating cone distillation column under vacuum using steam. The aroma so stripped is pure and undiluted. It is passed through a series of condensers, then chilled and stored. The aroma stripped extract is concentrated using steam as the heating medium in a multiple effect falling film evaporator. The coffee concentrate at a desired concentration is continuously drawn and stored in spray dryer feed tanks. The chilled aroma is added to concentrated liquor prior to spray drying or freeze drying process. Advantages of SSP ARC system: integrated aroma recovery and concentration system with very high efficiency. Evaporation at lower temperature ensuring gentle heating and supreme product quality. Concentrated aroma quantity can be restricted to less than 1% of extract quantity by enrichment in rotating cone column. No scaling in evaporator tubes due to special design. Compact design and minimum downtime for maintenance. Fully automated PLC-based system. Spray drying. Spray drying technology is used to convert coffee concentrate to an instant coffee powder having greater solubility. Coffee concentrate mixed with aroma is filtered and pumped at high pressure through spray nozzles at the top of spray drying tower. The concentrate comes out as a fine conical spray consisting of millions of coffee droplets coming in contact with hot air that evaporates the moisture from the coffee droplets. The dried solidified coffee powder comes out of the tower after the product is cooled with conditioned air. The fines are returned to the main dryer through a unique fines return system. The result is bigger particle sizes and better instantability. The product is then sieved in a screen and is collected in bags or tote bins for blending and packing as per the customer requirements. Advantages of SSP spray drying: no sticking of powder inside the chamber, which ensures many weeks of continuous operation. Unique fines return system ensuring better granulation and instantability. Variable bulk density 0.20 to 0.26 grams per cubic centimeters. Fully automated PLC-based system. Minimized stack losses. Efficiency of cyclone separators greater than 99.78%. The same dryer can produce pure chicory powder or chicory blended powder. Agglomeration. Agglomeration involves re-wetting of spray-dried powder to form bigger granules with supreme instantability. The system is energy efficient and produces agglomerated powder of better strength with less fines and desired color. The process involves conveying of spray-dried powder to a storage hopper with back filter situated at the top, followed by grinding of the spray-dried powder up to 50 micron size in a micronizer. The fine powder is then re-wetted by means of low-pressure steam through a unique nozzle design and further dried in a specially designed drying chamber to get granular, agglomerated product. The coffee agglomerates are then subjected to further drying, followed by cooling in a fluid bed dryer. Finally, the agglomerated powder is passed through a double-deck vibratory sifter for segregation of oversized and undersized granules. The particles of mesh size 5 to 20 are retained for packaging. Advantages of SSP agglomeration system: hard and rigid agglomerated particles. Particle size can be varied between 1 mm to 4 mm. Unique nozzle design ensures no choking during operation. The system is designed to avoid more than 10% recycling. Flexibility in obtaining bulk densities. Color variations can be obtained depending on market requirements. fully automated PLC-based system. Freeze drying. Freeze drying technology is employed to obtain a sterling quality yield. The resulting freeze-dried coffee typically contains 3 to 5% water. The cold conditions that are used in freeze-drying process enable preservation of many of the important volatile and aromatic compounds in the coffee. The concentrated coffee liquor from evaporation section is passed through pre-cooling heat exchangers, formed with carbon dioxide, and passed along pre-freezing tunnel having different freezing temperature zones to achieve a frozen product at -50 degrees centigrade. The freezing rate is fast and steady for consistent granule formation. The frozen coffee is then ground and sieved to obtain the required particle size. The frozen ground coffee is fed into continuous freeze-drying chamber under high vacuum that leads to water ice content in the frozen granules to be transformed directly into vapor without a liquid phase, a process also known as sublimation. The high vacuum is critical to the process, affecting the speed of drying and therefore the quality of the product. Advantages of SSP Instant Coffee Processing Plant. Customized plant as per customer requirements. Most energy efficient plant. Produces best quality product. User-friendly plant, less breakdown. Easy spare parts availability. Prompt after-sales services. At SSP, innovations entail formidable standards of creativity. This legacy in instant coffee processing, charting across countries and continents, growing from India to Indonesia, Egypt, Ukraine, South Africa and others, remains in global acclaim today.
SSP. The Project People.